What's going on, YouTube? Today we're going to upgrade. I'm gonna replace the steering wheel in my car or in my truck. We're gonna replace it with a custom steering wheel that I bought off. I think it was eBay. I can't remember where I found it. eBay or Walmart marketplace. But let's go take a look at it real quick. A new one. And forgive my garage, it's a disaster. We're in the process of cleaning everything up in here. Give me just a second. There she is, the new steering wheel. It's got, it's actually got some mix of leather on the sides and then carbon fiber on the top. It's got red stitching on it. I don't know, cool little upgrade, change the look of the interior. So, let's see. Yeah, kind of hard to get an idea of what I look like, but it's a cool little custom steering wheel. So, I'm going to show you guys how to pull this one off and how to put the new one on. So, let's get going. So, first thing you're going to want to do is disconnect the negative battery cable. Okay, so negative battery cable is disconnected. Now there are these little holes in each side, and you're gonna take like a little Allen wrench. I'm using this little 2.5 millimeter, and you just gotta feel around in there. There's some little bars that release this airbag. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so you just pry one side and then get the other. They're kind of deep in there, a lot deeper than I thought, so that's why it's taking me a while to find it. There we go. Holy cow. Alright, so once you get that open, see these little holes right there, that little black spot, and then over here, I don't know if you can see that or not, there's some little holes right here. That's where this thing had to go in. There's the little levers right in there to release it. But now we just need to get something to release these clips to pull these wires out, so give me 1 second. Just a little side note. See all these, I got a bunch of different little picks. Got these on Amazon, little pick set. I don't think I paid more than, I don't know, $15 maybe max. I've used use these things. I don't know how many times it's well worth spending the money. If I can remember, I'll try to put a link down below. Alright, so with these things, you basically want to pull up this little, I'm not sure if you can see, pull up this little orange tab. See, it pops up like that, and then you just pull it off. Do this next one here. Pull it up, and just pulls right off. And that's the airbag. So we're gonna set that over here. Alright, so we're gonna pull this bolt off in the middle. You're gonna want a 13/16 socket. And we're gonna pull it most of the way out, but not all the way off yet. And then we're gonna wiggle the steering wheel. Alright, so we're gonna wiggle it back and forth. See, now it's loose. Then we can pull the nut off. And it comes out the rest of the way. You don't want to pull the nut off and then just pull it out, because you'll rip this wire right here. There's a wire up top that we were trying to mess with a little bit earlier. If you just yank on it, you're going to yank that thing out. So next we want to remove this wire, and then we can take the steering wheel out. It's just a clip that goes above it, I guess, or a little, just like that. Alright, so I'm going to take this little wire off. Just pulls right off that metal tab right there. And then I'm going to take these Torx screws out. And this plastic on the sides should just pull off. So let me find a Torx bit big enough. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like that'll work. I'm not sure what size that is. T30. So it takes a T30 Torx. Let me take these screws out, and then we'll see if we can get this plastic off. Alright, so let's take these Torx bits off. Torx screws, Torx bit, I don't know what you want to call them. I don't think they come out all the way, because I think they're on some kind of spring, so you just unscrew them, but I don't think you actually pull the, you can hear that clicking sound. I think you just keep unscrewing them until they click. I guess we'll find out together. Let's see. Yeah, this whole metal piece just lifts out, it looks like. So we're going to take that out and set it off to the side. Looks like there's some smaller torque screws in this little metal piece. Let's see if I can figure out what those are. Too small. Perfect. Alright, so these are going to be a T15. Looks like there's a couple up top too. You know what? Yeah, I do have to unscrew those. I was hoping I didn't have to unscrew these, but I think I do. Alright, so pull that off, pull that out, and pull this metal out. And then these plastic pieces just pull right out. Just be careful, take your time. They just come right off like that. Gotta undo these other screws in here. Some more torque screws. That's gonna release the plastic on the back. So instead of boring you guys with removing all these bolts, I'm just gonna undo, like I said, these just pop right off the plastic. Just slowly wiggle it up. So I just got to remove, there's one here, one here, one here, and one here. Once I remove that, the back plastic will come off. This whole back piece will come off. Sorry, you probably can't see that. This black piece right here will come off, and then these will come out, and then we can reassemble it on the new one. Alright, as you can see, the old steering wheel is apart. These bolts, the last 4 bolts that I took off, I didn't show you. These were T15 Torx as well. So now I'm just going to set the new steering wheel right in here, and the easiest way is to leave all this attached. All this wiring's clipped down already. So if you just put the new steering wheel right in the middle like this, then you can kind of turn these in like that. Just work them in there just like that. And then we got to put these screws back in here to in the corners. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I will join back up with you guys. Okay, so all the little screws are back in, tightened down, which holds the back side on. So now you just put these plastic pieces back in place. Alright, so we just snap these back in place. Alright, like that. Now, put these metal pieces back in and screw those down. Even though this metal piece doesn't look in there. Now put these screws back in and we're almost there. Alright, last step. Put this big old chunk of metal back in. That one uses the T30 torque. Just gonna get them all started before I tighten them. Alright, it is good to go. Basically just gotta throw it back in the truck, put the airbag back in. I'm probably, I don't know, I'm gonna leave the gray for now, but I'm probably gonna switch that out. Maybe pull those out and paint them. Not 100% sure yet. So let's get this put back in the truck. Alright, so I'm gonna route these yellow wires through the top here. And we're gonna plug in our plug that I halfway broke, but it'll still work. And then you just put the steering wheel back on. Start twisting the nut. Is that straight? Yeah, it's gotta be. I think the steering wheel only goes on one way. Like, I don't think you can put it on crooked. I think it only lets you put it on straight, I'm hoping. Alright, it's torqued down as tight as I can get it. You know, probably don't want to go too tight, it might break something, but make it snug. Then, whoa, see if we can get the airbag to blow up on us. plug these airbag plugs back in, push the orange clips down, just so it's like that. And then you want to make sure these wires are tucked out of the way. And I believe just push it in. Just like that. So there we go. Nice new fancy steering wheel. Looks pretty comfortable actually. So let's go take a test drive and see how it works. Oh, you gotta just reconnect the positive battery cable. So I'm gonna go do that and then we'll take it for a test drive. Alright, so first impressions of this steering wheel, I absolutely love it. This thing feels great. It's got little, on the back side of this, it's got little indentations for your fingers. On the sides here, it's got little indentations for your hand or your thumb, so your hand just fits perfectly on here. And overall, I think it looks great, and I like it a lot. So if you guys are enjoying the content, I would appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. The next video, I think, to add some more, I'm trying to do like red accents inside the truck with my black interior. I think the black and red would look really cool. So the steering wheel was the first step, and then I think the second step is I'm gonna get these seatbelts. I gotta take these seatbelts off, and there's a place called SafetyRestore.com that'll replace the actual seatbelt webbing with color. You can pick whatever color you want. I'm most likely gonna go with red. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably do a how-to on how to remove these things, and then when the new ones come in, we'll show you how to put the new ones back on. So yeah, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more cool content. Thanks guys.